Hi, just another update really with how things are going. Still waiting on these Celts to arrive. I did have an email from Victrix the other day. I put the order in about a week and a half ago now, maybe 2 weeks. But anyway, they're saying now that yeah, they've had some problems with delivery, so it'll be a little bit longer. So yeah, the wait goes on, but that's fine. I'm finding plenty of things to do in the meantime. Just clearing up little odds and sods, to be honest, and some terrain and scenery, that kind of thing. There's a few bits here, but start off with these animals. They're sort of Dark Age themed, really ideal for use in Dux Britanniarum and other sort of games. I can have them as scenery or objective markers. Because I've got a Pictish army, I've gone for some Scottish themed animals. I've got some sort of common or garden Iron Age pigs at the back, some Hebridean sheep, which look pretty rugged, which I guess you'd have to be living in the Hebrides, and some Highland cows, Highland cattle. Yeah, they're from war bases. They're metal models, very nice, 28mm to go in with the other stuff. Yeah, they're painted up very easily, nicely detailed. Not a lot to say really. I didn't put too much into painting them because it's they're not exactly going to be the centrepiece of any game. But yeah, it's just a basic colour and a little bit of dry brushing, and they've come up all right, I think. I'm certainly happy with them. The only slightly annoying thing with them was with the cattle. The horns were separate, so you had to glue them in. So I've done my best to glue them in, but yeah, I've got a feeling they're not going to last. They might not last that long. They're a bit fragile, to say the least. I've put them in with some Yoo-hoo glue and put some super glue around the outside to try and sort of hold it in place. So hopefully it'll do the trick for a while at least. But yeah, that's the first thing. We'll come back with something else in a moment. Yeah, next thing, very quick and easy. This was a wagon or a cart. And at the back I've got a water cart as well. I haven't finished basing the water cart yet. A little bit more to do on that. But yeah, this was both kits from Foreground, I think. Very cheap and easy MDF, very light, a little bit lightweight possibly. I don't know how well they'll stand up to being thrown about, but if I'm careful with them, they'll be okay. Didn't really need painting, to be honest. Wagons wood coloured, they were MDF coloured already. I just put an army painter strong tone ink over them just to sort of darken it up and give it a little bit more of the right feel, I think. And as far as I can tell, that looks okay to me. Might get some pieces to go in there in the back of the cart at some point, but yeah, it's just a piece of scenery, or again some sort of objective marker or whatever I need it for. So yeah, it's fairly quick and easy. Have a look at something else. Yeah, I've also done these gun emplacements. They're resin kits. I got them through Warlord Games, I think. I think they're useful for any sort of period really, or plenty of periods anyway. Yeah, not a lot to say about them really, just single piece resin, painted up very easily. The flock's a bit wet on the bases still, so it doesn't look quite right yet, still a little bit damp. But yeah, very easy again, just sort of paint them up in the same way as I would a base. Paint the wood for the baskets and the barriers there. A little bit of ink to give it a little bit of shading. Yeah, very simple piece of kit that will be quite effective. Onto something else. So we've got another building. This time it's an American sort of, they call it a block house. Got it through again Foreground, another MDF kit. I wasn't, again, from a painting perspective, I didn't want to paint it too much because I'd lose the detail in the MDF because it's effectively drawn on. But I sort of used some washes and mixed them together, and I think it came up not too bad. I'll put maybe some stills up of some of this stuff at the end as well, maybe see if we can get a better picture of it. But again, it's gone together nicely, and I think it will look good on the table. Very easy to put together. I can't remember how much it cost on its own because it came as part of a box set. But yeah, it's a nice piece of kit, so I was happy with that. So we'll put some stills up at the end so you can get a bit more of an all-round view. And I have painted some troops as well. So I was obviously getting a bit, at one stage I was getting a bit Celted out, to be honest, and I wanted to do something different, but I'm really keen to get back into them now. I had a bit of an idea. I had a few troops left over from the Warlord Games ones that I'd done before. Really sure what I was going to do with them. I'd probably got enough warriors already. I might paint them up and base them up as warriors at one stage. Whether they'd have ever been needed or not is another matter. But then I remembered I don't know if anyone's come across the Dark Age Gripping Beast, or there's a Gripping Beast plastic set called Dark Age Warriors. which I've used for loads of things, to be honest. There's they're really multi-purpose figures in there. Obviously ideal for Dark Age warriors, but some of the heads are really multi-purpose. I've used some of them on my Zulu British, which I've had in previous videos, and I've used a couple of them on these as well. Really nice heads, but it also had had the option to convert the warriors into slingers, so there's a load of hands with slings on them. So all you need to do is just cut the hand off what I've already got and glue on the hand with the sling. So I've been able to make the Warlord Games warriors up into slingers. It doesn't help with getting variety into the army, I guess, but I've got a few skirmishers but no slingers. I've got bowmen and javelin men, so I thought just a few slingers would be a different type of unit to add into the army. So I painted up 16 of these as well, which again I'm fairly happy with. They've turned out okay. Couple of the sling positions look a bit unnatural, but I guess as you're going through a rotation, you probably see most angles at some point during the rotation. So I think they turned out okay. Pleased with them, but I am still waiting on Victrix to get these last couple of packets through, and then I can put all the warriors together and I'll have the army finished. But yeah, no, pleased with these. It's another nice little addition. Just waiting for Victrix now to bring through the rest. So yeah, that's what I've been up to the last few days anyway. Hope that's of interest to somebody. If there's anything there anyone needs to know about, let me know. Answer any questions I can about where the figures or where the stuff came from. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Thanks very much for watching and subscribing as normal. It's really good to see that people are sort of watching and taking an interest, so it makes it worth doing. So thank you very much. Hope you're all doing well, so your projects are doing well, and take care, and I'll see you next time around.